Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again. Right, first of all, allow me to apologise, I'm choked up to fuck right now. Some arsehole at work's giving me a cold, so that's why I sound like this. But I had to make this video because it's Sunday and yeah, this is I'm quite excited about this one, like, okay. Now, I was on Twitter on Friday night and I was sort of teasing new console that I bought and all that, you know? And a bunch of you replied thinking it was Xbox One. Is it fuck? Is it fuck? The new console that I got is one that I've wanted for a while, you know? And I didn't really, I don't think I'm ever, I don't know, when it comes to like new consoles to buy, I'm not very keen on expanding that. I'd rather expand the games of the consoles that I have already, you know? But I decided to get this. Atari 2600. That's disappointingly not made of wood here. This is just plastic, you know? Like I was like, "Aw, really?" But yeah, I think what influenced this purchase is that I've recently been having a marathon of old school Angry Video Game Nerd, you know, we all know who that is. And yeah, he talks about Atari a lot, and I'm thinking to myself, I always told myself I'd get this, and I have. I think this is like the CX model. Like, there's a bunch of fucking different, yeah, it's CX. There's a bunch of fucking different models of the Atari 2600. I really didn't know what I was buying. I just got this because this is what it looks like, you know? So, yeah, I got this. Very nice wee price off eBay. Oh my god, I'm so choked up. Sorry about that. Came with the world's most simple controller. It's a bit fucked though. It doesn't really go over to the right all the way, which is annoying, but whatever. And it also came with these two little paddle gate controllers right here, which is designed for 2 players. Basically, you turn this and it simulates left and right, you know, which is pretty cool, you know, nice and precise when you're playing like Breakout or whatever. So yeah, that was that, but it also came with a shit ton of games, 18 to be exact. Some of them are doubles, I think, I'm not sure, but I'd like to show them to you now. Let me just get them over here. Be all convenient and shit. Now, a bunch of these I'm aware of because, well, every gamer knows these names, but some of them I'm like, what the fuck are these? Because there's a lot of shit games on the 2600. Quite a few classics as well, but a lot of shit. This one came in like a box right here, Star Raiders, and apparently this comes with a DC comic, and it also came with its own controller, which was like a keypad thing. It's all in here, you know. No idea what this game is. Yeah, Star Raiders, cool. Next is, right, I might as well show these two together, because I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Here we have, Space Invaders. That's so old school. And here we have, Space Invaders. I guess 2 different companies decided to make their own versions of it. I don't know, because there was a lot of, like, different, things going on back then. Basically, I don't think even if you didn't own the rights to a game, you could make it anyway and sell it. I don't know, but yeah, 2 copies of Space Invaders, albeit a bit different. Super Breakout. This is the one that was on the. This was the one that I was using the little racket controller thing with, and it worked really well, you know. Another interesting thing about these consoles, you know, it's like you hold them up like this, but the end that you insert into the console is actually the top bit, you know. It's so that's really confusing if you've been playing like Mega Drive and Super Nintendo all your life, you know. It's like you think they put it in like this, it's like, oh no wait, that's wrong. Okay, but yeah, Frogger again. We all know this. Shit. I've mucked about with a bunch of these games, not all of them yet. I just want to like show them all off, collection update style right here. Right, Yar's Revenge. No idea what this is, but I've noticed this like image right here and a bunch of promotional material. You know, I feel like this was probably like a big game for the Atari when it first came out, so maybe it'll live up to its hype, you never know, you know? Oh yes, here we go. Right.
I'll show these three. In fact, no, I should probably save these three for last. Okay. Some more like, they look like games that just came with a friggin' console, I guess. Here we have, Video Chess. Yeah. And just a game called Combat, right? And it says right here, Tank, Tank Pong, Invisible Tank, Biplane, and Jet Fighter. No idea what the fuck this is, but you can like select different games on the console itself, I know that. Next we have Vanguard. Again, no idea what this one is, but cool. I'll take what I can get. Night Driver, same as before, not a clue. Asteroids. Hell yes, that's some Atari classic shit right there. Pitfall by Activision. They still have the same logo. You gotta hand that to them, you know, Activision, we all fucking hate you, but you've been around all these years for a reason, it seems, okay? You know how to keep in business, okay? I'll give you that, you know? Soccer. Another vanilla game, I guess. Air Sea Battle. Again, it's got like a list of games here. Anti-aircraft, torpedo, shooting gallery, Polaris, bomber, and Polaris versus bomber. I really don't know what the fuck I'm reading here. It just says it on the cartridge. Missile Command. I think I know what this one is. I think I've seen it in various clips in Angry Video Game Nerd episodes. So apparently it's a classic, but yeah. And these last three here are quite infamous. So in that case, I'm quite pleased to have them. First one is Ghostbusters. This is like the worst condition cartridge right here. It's the labels peeling off and all that, which I'm very upset about. I'd like the quality of the cartridge to match the quality of the game. I also have here Pac-Man. For those of you that actually don't know, this was actually like a very shitey port of Pac-Man, which was... This, along with one other game, was considered the reason why the video game crash of 1983 happened in the first place. Shame on you, Pac-Man. And that other game... Yep, I own this now. I own this now. I have a copy of like, what is it? What else is that I've got? Yeah, on my PS1 there I've got Bubsy 3D. You know, on the Nintendo 64, maybe I should pick up Superman 64 or something, but this was like, this is something I can now have on my shelf, and yay. Also came with just a bunch of like random manuals and that here, and some of them are like comics and stuff, like there's Frogger manual. Not every game came with a manual, but I'm still gonna like keep this stuff, like there's one Pac-Man and Asteroids and Space Invaders. But yeah, it's really nice to have an Atari, you know. It's like, again, I'm not too fussed about expanding my collection of consoles anymore. In fact, I was thinking about it. I think the only other two consoles I wouldn't mind owning are a Neo Geo and the TurboGrafx 16, you know, but those ones are pricey. You know, Ataris are cheap as dirt, right? But Neo Geo and TurboGrafx, they're pricey as fuck, okay? So, they're not as high on my list of priorities, but again, it's still a growing collection, you know, that's the thing about being a collector, you know, it's like, no matter what you're adding to your collection, whether it's like good classic shit or shit classic shit, you know, it's like, it's still growing, you know, it's your collection, it is yours, you know, it doesn't have to be filled with like every single Neo Geo game or whatever, you know, and that's what drives me to keep wasting all my money on this shit. So yeah, I'm so sick as fuck, by the way. You've seen the Atari, that's it, right? See you after, guys, thanks for watching, bye bye.